sure Malotti would have done a better job than Chief Ben. If we're talking specifically about that job, hosting IShowSpeed, I don't think he was the best candidate. Because it's hosting. If you're hosting someone, you need to have the quality to be able to host someone. And how are you going to host someone if you can't even speak? This year, I'm doing CNN. Because, like, yeah, I just want to think about myself more and what I need.
Me personally, I will be active in Udolo and we'll be vibing.
2026 Aurora next.
Ah no, Kurora is a bit of an overstatement.
Then you make baddies your MCs at events. Ooh. Me, I don't understand. I don't understand that.
How far you willing to go with my Sina vibe? With my Gira vibe.
Happy birthday, Beyonce. Happy birthday, Beyonce.
Ah, you chaka iba Jomani Jo. Welcome to 2026 on the Tour of Dara. You know what time it is.
Welcome back, guys. It's a new year, 2026. Happy New Year to my usual suspects. Welcome back to episode 8 of How Far with the Usual Suspects. I'm your girl, MC Chelazela, Chichudo baby.
Right about now, you're with DJ Nate, and in the background, we've got K's in the building. You know what time it is? Ilke Zaro peace. Let me tell you, bro. Guys. So we just discovered that he's gonna plaque 10,000 subscribers.
Can you imagine?
10,000
subscribers.
This is our producer, guys. Hey, we're talking about real production. You know what time it is? This is for 2026. Thank you so much, Usual Suspects, for coming back to the How Far podcast shop. How Far with 2026
Yes, I'm so excited, man. December, how was a lot? I feel like so much happened in December.
Yes.
So much happened with December. In December, we had the hangout. Zoka Fest, controversial Zoka Fest.
Oh, yeah.
I've been seeing people commenting, and a lot of people are angry, Shem.
Oh, yeah.
And I wonder, a lot
of
wasted
split
money.
Opinions.
It was a waste of my time. But okay, so you guys know we are always honest with you guys. You guys know honestly to the background, to the life. And my personal opinion, I think Nature can give you a personal opinion. My personal opinion was, I think, one of my favorite events in December, for my kid December, where I had fun.
Yeah.
It was Zoka Fest. I had so much fun. And I know, yes, of course, considering this was their very first event, and they're bringing an international artist and a lot of other artists, you know. I think maybe they put a lot of weight on their shoulders, considering it was their first event.
Yeah.
But other than that, the people at Zoka people were a vibe. I had such a good time.
Let me also say, so I'm just giving my opinion as well. Frankly speaking, me, I enjoyed. I got to see Mapolisa performing on stage. I know people were saying he was his energy wasn't that much, but honestly, me, I enjoyed because the time that he was playing, that's when the fireworks started popping off.
The fireworks were amazing, guys.
So they were playing Abattoir Abako, and then fireworks started popping. I won't lie. Me personally, that was the highlight of my night for Zoka Fest. And honestly speaking, for me, I had a good time. We were there, we were in the people, we were talking to people, getting feedback from people. Of course, there are other things that we could improve on for that event. There are things that the event can improve on. But honestly speaking, overall, personally, I enjoyed that event. It was a good time for me. Of course, people had different opinions. That's okay. Obviously, people are going to have different opinions. But I enjoy it.
Let's quickly get into what you think they should improve on.
Yeah, for sure.
This is for the purposes of improvement and getting better, not words of wow.
Yeah.
No, they are our guys, so they know we love them. So much love for those guys.
Big shout out to them.
Yeah, big shout out to Zoka Fest team. Yeah. But what do you think they need to work on?
Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what happened. Was it a cables issue because the sound kept cutting off? I think if we could get consistent sound, without too many cuts. That would.
I feel like if
amplify the
you're
experience
planning
a
an
lot.
event, that should be your priority. That should be on the
Definitely.
top of the list because you
Definitely.
don't want music to cut out during a performance. You can't do that because it happened so many times during Junior Spraga's performance. Vakazopopota Junior Spraga zvikanzi PA streaming there go ping. But yeah, I think they definitely need to work on that. Anything else?
Yeah, no. I feel like that for me was yeah. If they could just stop the sound from cutting a lot, that's pretty much everything else will cover itself. Yeah.
In any angle, okay, I know what I'm about to say is going to be a little bit controversial. I just want to say this before I give you guys my opinion or my thoughts. In Indonesia support a locals and you guys know we support locals.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. Nisha T, Saint Flo, they performed for you. I saw it in 1 hour.
I don't remember how long they performed for.
Almost an hour, but Mapodisa got like 20 minutes of them. Even Darko Wacho. Apparently Darko ended up performing late because and then she was only given 20 minutes. So we had 20 minutes of Darko, yet we had hours and hours of local artists. I'm not complaining, but I'm saying since Vakawana Kuti, their artists having a lineup like that, you need to really manage your time. And I don't even know if I hope they had a stage manager because you need to have a stage manager. I'm no manager, good, okay, program media camera so. And it's 30 minutes. I don't know how it works. Considering I haven't worked Coco Kang, but for me it doesn't make sense because Nisha took 1 hour. Nisha, I see Dago Motipa 20 minutes. I love Nisha T. I love her, but I'm just saying, like, they should have managed their time better.
I understand exactly what you're saying. 100%. And I agree with you.
Yeah, I feel like they should have just managed their time better, hey? But other than that...
Yeah. So what else happened in December? I was...
Unplugged, Carpe Diem. I think I didn't go to Carpe Diem, unfortunately. I wanted to, but I didn't go to Carpe Diem. But I did go to Unplugged. And Unplugged was lovely. We had Liquid D.
Oh, yeah, Liquid D. They performed pretty close to home. That's why I still play in the background. Because, it was
lovely.
In the background. There's no need
there
to
was
go.
Liquid Deep and then local Tangatina Melissa, Dalwe Shewe, we had Silent All, and who else did we have? MC Tats, obviously. Shout out to MC Tats. But yeah, other than that, Unplugged, that was my very first time attending Unplugged, and I had a really good experience. Unplugged is more of like a family, event. It's very family friendly. But yeah, I had a really, really good time. But because I write a Liquid Deep, I don't know his name. So Liquid Deep is the guy who sings and the DJ.
Right.
I think they wanted to know team here, Liquid Deep. So the guy who sings, I forgot his name. He was now introducing his band. He introduced everyone and then he introduced the DJ. And then he not say when he was introducing himself, and then I run the show. Is that necessary?
Oh God, that's what he said.
He was like, I run the show.
Imagine you're part of a podcast. I took a cooler down. Imagine. Cooler down. I run the show. No, I understand that.
A part of me made me think, could that be the reason why they broke up in the first place?
Question marks.
And now they kind of saw Kutike House is, taking over. Let's reunite and...
I don't know, who knows, but it's so good to see that these guys have come back together.
Yeah, no,
and
it is
they've
good.
decided
it's a good thing.
to bring something to the people,
Yeah, no, it is definitely a good thing. Yeah. Definitely a good thing.
December, honestly speaking, for me, December was a long month. There was so much going on, you want to be in this place, you want to go to this wedding, you want to do this. It's one of those. But how do your pockets feel after December?
January disease.
January disease. Yeah,
but it kind of feels better than other January disease. Don't you?
Okay. Yeah, I want to cash. So tell me you've got money without saying you've got money. January disease is not a thing for you.
Because I don't know, because December, I feel like this December was different. Like, I didn't really keep December
right
as
Oh yeah,
in
now you had
other
like
December.
actually, I'm pretty sure a lot of people had more specific events that they're going
Exactly.
to. Like 2 events, and
And
then
then-
you know maybe you as the whole to my family
Yeah.
events, to impromptu.
Like I really didn't. I don't know, but I don't know. I just
add that to the mix. It's definitely affected.
Yeah. But anyways,
Yeah.
2026 is a new year. I know the beginning of the year there's this pressure of, new year, new me.
Yeah.
What do you want to achieve?
Where
What
am I
have you
cutting off?
achieved? Is it? Where am I cutting off? So do
I
you
almost
believe in
cut
that?
you.
Why would you cut me
No,
off?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Because you can't cut me off.
Hey, that's just any fire.
Anyways, what do you think about? Do you believe in New Year resolutions? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Oh, 100%. 2026. And it's important. It's just like any organization that you are in, right? Let's just say you're in a business or you've got a team. You want to establish your goals 2026. I hope you, my suspects, have also taken
goals.
time to establish some of your goals for 2026. New year, new you. Who are you cutting off?
Yeah.
Make sure at least the people that you're cutting off, you're not cutting off.
Yes, you can't cut us
We
off.
definitely need to say 2026 because we're not cutting you off. Let's move like that. What is 2026 looking like for you? How do you feel?
Man, I think my frontal lobe has fully has fully developed now.
Get you.
my gosh.
Maturity.
Yeah, like I actually been feeling like this for a very long time, and I think even like we're talking about December, Kuti, my key December was just different,
Yeah.
I wanted to go to these events because maybe the Dautungu experience, or like for example the Equity, I've never seen them live, and I wanted to experience that. December, obviously New Year, you're thinking about your previous year, what did you do wrong? 2025 personally for me was a really difficult year.
Yeah.
It was a good year career-wise because we started our baby finally. How far? But it was just it was a difficult year for me, so I learned a lot of things. And Nate always says to me, if you don't learn from your mistakes, uchada much experience, that lesson until you learn it.
Yeah, will keep repeating itself.
Yeah, it'll keep repeating itself, exactly. So, every time for me, if it's a new year, I like to sit down and just think, okay, what did I do wrong last year?
Yeah.
I never really used to do joke out, but now, Takukura, you really need to sit down.
We want specifics,
Exactly.
Chelsea. What exactly in 2025 do you feel like this is something that I did wrong, I should leave in 2025 and I should change?
Oh, we're getting personal? Okay.
What do you want to know deep down? Case is a bit too quiet though in the background, but we're coming back to that.
Okay, for me, first thing is first. Intentionality. Is that a word?
Yes.
I want to be more intentional about a lot of things. I know, career-wise, I do a lot of things, but now I don't just want to do a lot of things. I want to really be intentional about what I'm doing at the exact time. I don't want to waste my time.
Right.
If it's a Saturday, what am I doing on a Saturday that's benefiting my brand? I don't want to just live. I'm just going through my days.
What was that about my brand?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Let's go.
I want to be intentional. If I'm attending an event, it's because that event I'm needed there.
Yes.
Not just to go to a space where I'm not needed. I want to value my craft a bit more. And finances are a really, really big thing. I want to invest. Because when you sit down, I'm a firstborn. So firstborns, you have to think about your family, Kuti, my siblings. I have to create that path for them, pave way for them. So I've been really thinking about investing a lot. Like I want to start investing, just be better financially. I want to be more financially stable, independent. I want to, buy land, get a car.
Yes! Let's go. I just want to throw a shot at Charles. But there's a meme that I saw that says, dating a firstborn girl,
Yeah, because our standards are very, very high.
Oh yes, like you're looking up for a lot of people. So you're not expecting someone who wants to be told good achita. So
exactly.
who's covering their side and you cover your side as a firstborn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been really, just thinking about.
Yeah.
I'm not really thinking about Jemu. This year, Jemu got him seeing Nash. Because, like, yeah, I just want to think about myself more and what I need.
Mujolo tukusiya in 2026. Chelsea Jani gonna cover side Iroro. Me personally, I will be active in Mujolo and we'll be vibing.
2026 Kurora next.
No, Kurora is a bit of an overstatement. No, I think for me 2025, one of the things that and it's funny, it's actually intentionality.
Yeah.
You go to we just going to places just to be there.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that there's value that you're going to get there. The reason why it becomes an issue is because once you get back home, you start asking yourself, okay, papuda $30, $20, whatever, papuda mari, right? But what value did I gain? Did I meet anyone that I should have met? Someone who's relevant in the space that we operate in?
Yeah.
You ask yourself that question. Meanwhile, when you hangover, you're wasting an entire day. And you're thinking to yourself, was this worth it? So, intentionality definitely is on the list for me. Okay, we're going to this specific event for this reason.
For this reason.
What's happening. Intentionality, that's definitely top priority for me. Another thing for 2026. So one of the other questions that I was actually thinking about was for the vision for How Far Podcast. I'm pretty sure the usual suspects also want to know the vision for 2026 for How Far Podcast. Yeah. And definitely, I definitely know that we want to incorporate as much interaction with you, the suspects.
Yeah.
2026 is going to be the year that we get engaged. Everyone's going to be involved. As long as you want to be involved.
Yeah.
Well. So,
yeah, because you guys know us now. So.
Hey. But recapping everything, December was a beautiful month.
It was
for How Far Podcast. We ended up getting involved in.
Come on, your resolutions. Mr. Produce.
What you?
Resolutions.
Oh we want to hear your resolutions too, Mr. Case. What's happening there back there? Yeah, he's got a smile, a smirk,
I've got one.
Yes, boss.
How far to 10,000 subscribers?
Come on! And it will happen. It shall happen.
Do you know what that means, my suspect? Jimmy
Yeah, we need your help to grow. Need your help.
So make sure when you send this through to your friends, let's watch the podcast together. Tell them to subscribe. Yeah. Because Case is out for blood.
On that note, yes. So on my way here, in fact, sorry, apparently we saw about 10 million. Let me read the proper message so that I don't give you guys incorrect
misinformation.
Yeah. So Hanzi Jonijo, national broadcaster, sets aside $10 million to boost TV and radio content creation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
So what does this mean for us? What does this mean for artists? What does this mean for content creators, radio personalities? I personally think this is a really good, this is a good thing. Maybe a bit, bit too late, but nothing's ever too late, I guess.
Yeah. No, it's never too late. At least, it's happening during the time that we are also operating. So at least we know we are going to somehow benefit from this.
Yeah.
I mean, we obviously, it's still in its infancy. The idea is still in its infancy. So we still need to find out more about how best we are going to create the best content for you using these grants coming from the country. And that's something that we just need. We've needed, content creators need that support from local establishments.
I think the reason why I would, somewhat think they should have done this a long time ago is because Zimbabweans I don't know, is it because we are shallow-minded? We're not really open-minded. Because, guys, content creation, social media, that's the entertainment creative space, guy. I always say this. This is why we can't compare South Africa or Nigeria or Ghana because they have a culture and they push that culture.
Exactly.
Don't branch out. Money comes in from that market or industry because they have a culture that they push. And Zimbabweans now we're slowly starting to
open up
and yeah. But then I feel, I don't know, I feel like it should have been started with data. So the content creation guys with data, you know. But when I say seriously.
But you know what I'm finding so interesting? That these grants are coming in at a time where IShowSpeed is traveling across Africa.
And I definitely think IShowSpeed, him, like his Africa tour, I think it's kind of opened people's minds.
Oh yes.
Because they saw how it, like, for example, Pagaya with Zimbabwe, everybody was talking about that.
No, that was beautiful.
Everyone was talking about
that
it.
Was beautiful.
I went on Instagram and I saw even my own mother is following IShowSpeed.
Yeah.
So
it's a real thing.
Everyone is talking about it, man. And honestly, not just talking about Zimbabwe. I think IShowSpeed, his African tour, that is like, he's doing big things. He's breaking the system.
Yes,
because people, I don't want to say the Western per se, but like one who have penny system, people painted Africa to look like, you know, like poverty. And I remember when I was in Interact in high school, there was a program known the Aimed Exchange. So like where interactors from diaspora would come here, and then some of our interactors would go that side. So I remember this one time we were at this event as my interactors, my name Interact. And these guys are saying, wow, I got to the airport in Zimbabwe and I was so shocked. I'm like, wow, you know, people actually do this. I'm like, what? So you guys thought elephants in
every day is just one you know.
It's crazy what people think outside, like what people think of Africans or
You're right.
Zimbabwean.
I'm of the same opinion. Yekuti IShowSpeed, it's so inadvertently what this guy has done is he's breaking down conceptions from that have got like 100 years, you know, 100-year-old conceptions, even more, you know, because Africa is just behind. There's nothing going on there. There's no productivity. People are just running around with sticks, you know, and chasing after lions and everything. But no, that's not the truth. IShowSpeed, to some extent in some conversations, people have been comparing IShowSpeed to really, really great individuals in the world. You know, Christopher Columbus, Alexander the Great, Kuti. Look, with all that viewership that he's getting, people are seeing that Ethiopia's got baddies, Zimbabwe's got baddies.
No, that's not Zimbabwe. That's you guys are gold diggers. The man literally, these women are gold diggers. I can just smell gold diggers in here. And that is so sad. I don't know, was it because of the women who were there?
I'm not sure who was there exactly, but...
Yeah, good vibes.
Mama baddies and daddy goes young. You know that, no, but honestly speaking, no, I feel like this also showed us good in my baddies and everything. But no, we honestly it wouldn't be right for us to not say thank you to IShowSpeed for doing what he's done. Honestly speaking, it's amazing, and this is a moment in history that will be remembered.
It will.
And a moment in history that will be remembered is especially for Munashe Jani.
Oh yes! Oh my gosh! This was Jani's moment, and we have to give that boy his flowers.
Yeah,
we have to give that boy his flowers, man. So, kwakaenda Chief Ben na Mudiwa. There was a lot of noise, Kuti, who was gonna go and host, you know, IShowSpeed, and people had a lot of suggestions, and the pick was Munashe Jani and Chief Ben. So the moment I got Mommy cooked for us.
Oh yeah, big shout out.
Big shout out to Mama K's. But anyways, so yeah, so the selection, Koga pick was Chief Ben and Jani. As for Chief Ben, I know a lot of people are talking about now. Na mami ma 10,000 memes and doing a gym seka.
No.
I think as a mistake because it's an opportunity. An opportunity you can go away, guys. That is Chief Ben actor piece. Because everybody's talking about him. And you know what people say about public, what. As long as people are talking about you, you're trending. When they're trending for the wrong reasons.
All publicity is good
exactly, publicity. All publicity is good publicity, exactly. He's trending and, you know, it's good for him, for his brand.
Yeah.
But Zimbabwe goes back to my situation, to my story again, Kuti. We need to actually start taking this a bit more seriously. Because, like what Nat said, Nat trended. There's a difference between these skits. I don't know, people that do skits.
Oh, okay.
These people who do skits and influencers.
Yeah, there's a
big difference. And a comic elder, there's a big difference. You can't. Okay, I don't want to.
Don't. And please.
I'm trying to say this in a really nice way,
Yeah,
Chief Ben, that was a good opportunity for him, but I just don't think he was the right person for that job. And all respect to him. He actually better not to piece a job. I don't know piece a job down, but I just don't think he was the right person for that job. Because number one, he barely spoke. He barely said much, Jani literally carried that stream. Can you imagine if Jani wasn't there?
It was going to be interesting. No, but look, I am following and I agree with you. Chief Ben, let me put my 2 cents in on Chief Ben. Chief Ben, everyone likes Chief Ben, bro. We all like Chief Ben, you get me? So it makes sense.
He's a funny guy.
It makes sense that he's there to show IShowSpeed around. However,
why does it make sense? Because he's a funny guy.
He's someone who can relate to a lot of Zimbabweans. So it makes sense for us to put someone we can all relate to, right? As in, it makes sense on paper. You get it. But then on the ground, we then saw the reason why, okay, even if it makes sense, there are other people that are better suited for
that job.
You
exactly.
understand?
So we're talking about Chief Ben.
Yeah, I was simply saying that there were other candidates that were better suited, and Jani came into the picture, and blessing moment for Jani and Zimbabwe as a nation.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But again, I want to make myself clear. I'm not saying this, to look down on Chief Ben or Kumashora or to mock him. No. As I said, we all love Chief Ben. He's a really, really good entertainer. Like, wow, he's really, really talented. He's a really funny guy. But if we're talking specifically about that job, hosting IShowSpeed, I don't think he was the best candidate. Because it's hosting. If you're hosting someone, you need to have the qualities to be able to host someone. And how are you going to host someone if you can't even speak to them? Barely speak. He barely had conversations with
which is a key part of
with IShowSpeed. When he tried having conversations, he couldn't really articulate himself really well. And there's so many other influencers that I think would have done such a great job. Even exactly, it goes back to my to my story, Gucci. Having huge followers doesn't really mean anything.
Oh yeah, no. We need to plant that.
Yeah, having a huge following, it doesn't really mean you have the actual talent of hosting.
Like that, exactly.
Because I bet you we could have picked any other, influencer. I know even as my numbers are really good.
It's IShowSpeed would have loved us. We're in Ethiopia right now, fighting baddies.
Yeah.
Different baddies.
And again, going back to, so apparently when he came to Zimbabwe, he went I don't know but what I know so far, he went to the statue, behind the statue.
Yeah.
Wakaenda kupi Highland Park, Mabuku.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And also, I really want to understand, if we are showcasing Zimbabwe, Anditi, why are we having, Scotland, yes, I know it's one of the biggest clubs in Zim right now. But why was there so much focus on Scotland?
I'm sorry, I don't have the answer. But
I really don't understand. But anyways, maybe I'm going to sponsor or what, so you never know. But yeah, I just really sponsor That's a good question, because Aisha was sponsoring his own tour, right? That's a really, really good question. But I don't know. Hey, Nate, you don't have anything to say on this topic?
I know my 2 cents on this topic has come to And
No, but you know what? Zimbabweans don't like being honest with each other. And we'll never really, like, we're talking about opening up our industry and the market, to being open-minded to other things.
yeah,
How are we going to do that if we can't just call a spade a spade?
then that's absolutely
Yeah, we can't call a spade a spade. Like,
Tufana kudzana chokwadi at
Funa
some
kuzana
point.
chokwadi.
Hold each other
Singe
accountable.
nyenye kuzondo mnochaga mabadie. Then you make baddies your MCs at events. Ooh. Me, I don't understand. I don't understand that. Or even Kukino Vatskwacho.
Case is laughing in the
My bad.
background. Just so you know, he's laughing in the background. He's in
I
pain.
know. I'm just. What? Am I sounding angry now? What
Chelsea
I
for the win! Ayo, Chelsea got. Chelsea is our judge, jury, and executioner.
No.
Chababaji. Right, yeah, I've heard of Maloti.
I'm sure Maloti would have done a better job than Chief Ben. I'm telling you. Have you actually heard her speak? Have you heard her like?
No, I don't have
Never.
much experience.
Okay, so I
with
guess
Maloti.
we can't. Then I can't really use it as an example. But okay, let's. Nat would have done a better job.
Yeah.
You know, Nat.
I don't know what the selection process was, but
Or even, my MCs are alright. I don't know. Or even a radio personality. They could have picked radio personalities. Like Warana KVG or Warana Misread. Maybe a younger personalities.
I'm still at the question: who was picking these people? As in, was their group created, or were they reaching out to
I
certain?
pick one of peace, I guess. My numbers, my followers, following.
You know, because but at the end of the day, look. At the end of the day, still, Zimbabwe ended up on high.
Yeah, and because
all
of Jani.
No, Jani definitely came through, man. People
Because of
give that
Jani.
man his flowers. Give that man his flowers for sure, because I know Zimbabwe ended up being on a high, and I feel like Zimbabwe's stream happens to still be one of the top streams here in Africa. I mean, South Africa had a really good stream.
Yeah, they did. South Africa, even
Ethiopia had a
as
good
well.
stream, so I think maybe top.
But
three.
did you see what he did with Ethiopia? He also made use of Jani.
Janika,
Like,
what
I'm
was
a
your
beast,
prayer,
man.
Yako?
Yes.
What was your prayer? Shandisa your prayer, you please tweet our prayer.
Yeah, because and apparently,
Yeah.
I saw a lot of Black Americans, just commenting how beautiful it is having to see African countries at like that.
Yeah, like we're saying, it's a moment in
showcasing the
history.
beauties of Kuchika Africa got developed. It may not be alright as compared to Ajoko, American whatnot, but it's not what it's not the perception that they put up.
We actually have running water.
Exactly.
We have electricity.
Exactly. And
yeah, we actually have
functional
lions
systems.
as pets out there.
Yes.
I have a pet lion at home, so it be like that sometimes.
He was treated like trash when he went to the UK.
Yeah.
Or European countries, right?
No,
Kind of a
Africa's full of
banana.
So if you're someone who's not from Africa or Zimbabwe, look, we've got love to give you.
Yeah.
Come through, come find out, become one of the suspects. Let's see what Africa has to offer. Come through. You know what time it is?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay,
Right.
so I want to do a quick game with you here.
Okay.
We're gonna finish the sentence.
Finish the sentence.
Yeah, but before we proceed, Kay's producer didn't give his input. Who do you think would have done a better job? Other than us, yes.
Yeah, besides us.
Who do you think could have done a better job? Or do you think Chief Ben was a perfect candidate for that job?
No. I think, like what you mentioned, there's a difference between intimate kids and influencers.
Yeah.
That's true.
But then also the fact that you're an influencer and a what does not mean you just need to be in those circles.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be someone who's an influencer to
Just someone who can do the job.
Someone who can do the job. Simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
So just now we've got 100,000 followers, you've got a chi. To me personally, it doesn't matter because to him, to Speed,
Yeah, and Speed just came through. He's doing his thing. People, influencers from all countries were trying to insert themselves into his thing, and he was just like,
he's like, nah,
that's not what I came
that's
here
not what
for.
He just wants vibe.
He just,
I
Amy,
think
5 million streams. Sorry, kids. 5 million streams, and you think someone's just going to give you a shout out? 5 million streams, and they're just gonna give you a shout out? No, that's a brand deal. You have to understand that. That's those are big numbers. So.
Hanzala mina waka-ignore, Hanzala nathi pheli waka-ignore nana Magic. I mean no. But it's okay guys, don't worry. It's okay, Magic and Hansi Perry, it's alright. Msambo chikesteric. Why waka-ignore? Why won't you ignore?
But I don't know who would be the perfect candidate.
Yes, who would be the perfect candidate for that job?
I don't know, bro. I actually think even but no. Maybe.
Who are you thinking?
Nigel, the slick pastor.
Yeah, he definitely would have done a better job. Because it's about hosting, remember? So it's just about talking, having a being able to to maintain and keep up a conversation. Now, IShowSpeed. You know, talking about Zimbabwe, showing him the best places wherever they wanted it, but just being able to have a conversation and keep up in a conversation with IShowSpeed.
I feel like people disconnected Panye. We need to also understand that, look, he's a big influencer, yes, but Panye age, what are the conversations that you guys are having? I won't lie to you, and this is not in any way to throw shade to anyone. I'm just simply saying, Kuti, if you are getting a guest who's 20 years old,
you need to give him someone
who's also
age.
useful within the same age range. You know,
range.
Conversation because also we're different cultures. Now add edge.
Age. Yeah.
Age. Add age to that conversation, and you'll see that there's a big difference per maybe the conversations that you're having, the energy levels. Because I can tell you, IShowSpeed has got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
My backflips is
so you need someone that can keep up with that energy.
Which is why Jani was a good fit, because
exactly. Because he has energy too,
he's
right?
got energy, and the conversations don't need to be meaningful.
They
just need to be entertaining. Yeah, just entertaining.
You want things that are entertaining because it's a live stream, remember?
Yeah, it's different from, let's say, if it was maybe Kai.
Kai Sinat,
who came. Then you can have probably more intellectual conversations. But Speed, his content is just vibes.
It's just vibes, reactions,
What's happening with Malati? Would have been perfect.
I need to explore Malati.
You do. You should. You definitely need to. But anyways, that's fine. And again, shout out to Munashe. Mudiwa. I don't know why I keep on saying Munashe. Which Mudiwa Munashe are we talking about? Don't be Munashe true for me. But anyways, shout out to Munashe. Again. MJ, I don't know Munashe.
MJ.
I keep on thinking of MJ.
Jani.
I keep on thinking of MJ.
Jani.
Shout out to you, MJ, again.
Jani.
But shout out to Jani, man. Yeah, shout out to you, Jani. And I hope Kutika, from this point, his career can just blossom. And man,
his
future is looking definitely really, really bright, man. His future is looking bright.
I saw a tweet saying, and the Zimbabweans, there's something wrong with Zimbabweans, because before IShowSpeed, this guy was creating content and no one was giving him the chance.
Yeah. Who was creating content?
Jani, yeah.
But no one was giving him the chance.
But does he stay in Zimbabwe also? He doesn't stay in Zimbabwe.
He doesn't stay, but he makes content showcasing UK, what, showcasing Zimbabwe. His main what's it called?
Right?
Yeah, is basically showcasing Zim. Yeah.
He's doing it.
But then no one recognized him in Zim before IShowSpeed. That's crazy.
Because people don't take these things seriously. People wait for your viral moment to then give you your flowers, but people don't see the amount of work you've been putting, since.
That's true.
And I wish we, as even like the Zim, like the promoters or ministers or whatever, would learn how to identify talent better and in the early stages. Because Zim has a lot of people who are talented, but we just need guidance. You need guidance and you need to perfect your craft, because every craft, every talent that you have, talent doesn't give you money by itself. You need to, you need to be a whole business, structures, you need to put in structures, brand, So I wish in Zim we would learn to identify talent and nurture talent better.
2026, Chelsea means business.
Yes! Don't say that cheese. Wait, my influencer is my MC. You are sitting my MC. Honestly, that's good. And I can't wait to see how that's gonna work. Anyways, we're saying gonna play a game. Finish the sentence.
Okay.
So who's gonna start? You should start, because you know the game.
I'll start. Okay.
So what we're gonna do here, he's going to give me a part of a sentence, and then I have to finish the sentence. Right?
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. But you give me a sentence to finish first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me start. Zimbabwe would be better if.
Zimbabwe would be better if.
5.
If we stop comparing and appreciate talent that is actually trying, uplifting each other. If someone makes a video or tries to do something, the next thing that happens is on social media, then people are dragging this person on social media and saying, hey, this and that. Yes, it's publicity. But all I'm saying is, as a nation, why is it that we cannot support each other? We first have to drag each other, bring each other down, and then all right, we support you, you understand? If we see you post a video, let's retweet, let's reshare, because this social media thing is emerging. We can clearly see if someone can get 5 million viewers in 4 hours. That tells you but opportunity. But we're not exploiting that opportunity. We're using it to drag people down, to speak ill of each other. We should change that. Zimbabwe would be different if we implemented different strategies of supporting content creators.
I just did a sentence, Shayo. Yes, I just, but we appreciate.
Case in point, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Mom got the drag, I'm done, but that's exactly. You know what? I'm done with y'all.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, before we finish, I want to know.
I've got a game for you too. Okay. I need to ask you too. Alright, no, because I'm going to put the nini. Man, bring her down and then we are.
You trying to finish the sentence.
Social media ruined.
Social media ruined.
Finish the sentence.
Finish the sentence? Okay. Social media ruined humanity.
Okay, go deeper.
Well, now you want me to explain. Things are right again. I don't know what to. I think social media ruined humanity because on social media we want to act like we are robots without feelings, people without feelings and emotions, people who can't be vulnerable, people without imperfections, without flaws. But at the end of the day, we are humans, we are imperfect, we are far from perfect, and perfection will never be achieved. We are far from perfection. We have flaws, we have emotions, vulnerability. I am someone that when I was on radio, I always used to say I had a show in Zim. I didn't see what show, but I get a giver, like for guys, because I feel like the boy child isn't. We don't put a lot of focus on the boy child as compared to the girl child. And one thing that I always advocate for is I wish men had spaces where they could, take a day off from having to be a man and just, be a human being. Because men, you forget that you are a human being. It's okay to not be okay. Because if you look at the
social media,
how do you explain it?
Yeah, what we are on the zero yeah, please, time.
Oh my God.
I am unfinished a bed, yeah. This will go, yeah.
Anyways.
Not jokes, I'm just joking.
Yes, I feel we should create safe spaces for men, but yeah. Please give me a go.
You give me a go, Yeah, do you want pins of gaming?
Papa.
I'm not feeling the baby. This is happy birthday, Beyonce.
Beyonce. It was my birthday on the 4th of January. And guys, having a birthday in January, guys, is the worst.
Birthdays in January. So shout out to my January babies, Muni.
But you know what the solution is? To make money. That's the solution.
Wait, what exactly is the problem to have a birthday in January? And then why are we using money to solve the issue? I didn't catch that.
Okay, because January, everyone is broke.
Okay.
January disease. People, imagine, my birthday is on the 4th of January. We are coming from Christmas, December. We're coming from New Year's Eve and then New Year's. Spending on me. So people always just laugh at January, like January babies.
Motongo simbisa motongo January apana. Was still January tataga married December chako pedza moti mari yacho. Toiga then still mra January.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting. We see the comments, and again, like we said, this is a safe space. It's an open space for you guys. If you guys have any ideas, things that you guys want us to work on, things that you guys want us to do, if you want us to collaborate, please do not hesitate to reach out, because we are just trying to push the culture. You know, we are the culture, and you guys are the culture. We are doing this not just for ourselves, not just for, you guys, but for Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't hesitate to, give us ideas or to collaborate. Make sure you follow our Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, subscribe, like, leave a comment. And when you see us, please come to us and say hi.
Say hello. Right. Tineka statement katikufarira mazwano. Atina kubvuta game.
Yeah, that's not put a game. Takasarudzwa.
To experience. Tinokanya. Exactly. Thank you so much, my suspects. We appreciate you. Thank you for being with us in December. Thank you for coming to say hello. Like Chelsea said, hey, can I tell you in public? Let's interact. Let's make something amazing. Let's make magic within that moment. It's very possible.
And also shout out to all the influencers. Shout out to Chief Ben. Shout out to all these influencers that we're talking about today. Jani, Anaya, Shashu. You guys are pushing Zim culture, and we see it. We appreciate it. Cheers, everybody.
Takadaru.
Cheers, Mr. Producer.
Right. My G's. Big shout out. Happy 2026. Let's make it worth it. And it.